Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. It's another late one, I'm afraid. Although somehow I kind of think as the day comes to an end, it's probably a good time to do a vlog. Um, Having said that, sometimes it's great to do it during the day when you're feeling bright and bushy-tailed. My name is Sylvia Smith. I am Sylvia Smith of Incline Training Consultants Limited. And I'm here again doing another vlog. I've just completed my 30-day blog challenge, which was all about becoming more consistent online, certainly on camera anyway. So I'm here again to do the vlogs, just to catch up with you and share with you what's gone on today and anything that I've kind of learnt, or I don't know, nuggets that that sort of stayed with me. I think that's probably more to the point. This morning I was teaching, and I was teaching, well, I say teaching, I was actually leading a seminar with some experienced social workers, which was pretty dope, as they like to say in the States. Essentially because I was covering for a colleague who was away traveling, and the sessions have been really, really good, very, very challenging in terms of the content and the dilemmas that these professionals are trying to grapple with. The sessions are really to lead them towards a piece of work they have to do, an assignment they have to do. So yeah, really enjoyed it. A bit tiring, because the sessions were every other Thursday. And when you make a commitment like that, you know, after a while, it does feel kind of tiring. Because of course the sessions themselves are kind of full on, so you're engaged for a good couple of hours. Anywho, so that was good, and then from there I went on to complete a review, which was happening in the middle of the day. And for some of you who may be watching this, you're aware that I'm still involved in social work practice, perhaps not on the front line, so to speak, but I still have contact with service users and other professionals. So in a way, I'm not doing the frontline work, but I'm certainly having regular contact with service users in terms of trying to ensure that the local authority does what it's supposed to do, that social workers do what they're supposed to do, and that the care plans that have been agreed for these young people are being progressed. So I had a meeting this afternoon. It was a bit difficult. Obviously, for confidentiality reasons, I can't say more. But suffice it to say, it was a bit difficult. Lots of tensions. And, yeah, not easy. So from there, I left and went on to a professionals meeting. And this was a meeting where, again, we were talking about some concerning issues relating to one of my cases, and trying to come up with a plan for how the situation is going to be resolved. Again, can't give you too much detail, but I guess what I certainly took away from that is it is so valuable to communicate, to share thoughts, to share thinking. Now that I reflect on it, what I'm trying to do a bit more is trying to recognize when I'm in a situation like that and we're all in agreement. It is useful to play the devil's advocate at times, to present perhaps an opposing view, just to check really that, what we're all in agreement about makes sense. So that was really useful, and I think that's something obviously that you can transfer to lots of other situations when you're working in a team and everybody seems to be agreeing and everything seems to be going fine. It's good to pause sometimes and think, pose an opposing view and see what that throws up. Okay, so that was really useful, and I spent some time chatting with a couple of colleagues about some issues we're going to have to deal with, getting some background information on some new cases that I've taken on. That was valuable. Made my way home after that, and had a very, very nice conversation with a guy who is a peer, as in my sort of age group, guy I know socially. We chatted on the tube train and exchanged some stories. Well, not stories. He shared with me some stuff that had been going on with him recently, and I did the same. That was really nice. Just chatting, and I was very, very tired on my way back, but that kind of exchange was really nice, and I seem to forget my fatigue. Interesting how that all works. Really interesting. So that was good. And then when I got home, I had a Skype exchange with my student. I've got a student I'm supervising at the moment. She's from the States, and we just had our weekly session on Skype, which again, I'm so thankful for the fact that we have that facility. So it just makes things so much easier when you can have a conversation on Skype. It just shows me again how valuable the online world can be and how convenient it can be. So that's basically been my day, and I've just been trying to wind down, as I usually do, by watching a few bits and pieces on social media. Not in the mood to do any heavy work tonight, feeling as though I want to get to bed a lot earlier than I have been. And it's been a full day. It really has been a very full day. So it's nice to be able to share this with you. If, of course, you want to continue following me, press the red notification button down below. Also, you can leave comments in the comment section down below. In terms of business, I've not really done anything today. Creating this content, as far as I'm concerned, is still part of me progressing my business. But I think what I will mention is that I am a little concerned about what's happening with Facebook at the moment. Depending upon when you see this, today is the day that Zuckerberg, I believe his name is, who is the founder of Facebook, apologizes to us all for releasing data, personal data on users of Facebook. And I'm not entirely sure what kind of repercussions this is going to have. But what it certainly does say to me is that this is why it's so important to not be totally dependent upon one platform. it is important to have a presence on different platforms, and I guess at some stage the best position to be in is to have your own platform, which is totally independent of the platforms that exist at the moment. Facebook, Twitter, and all the others. Don't be dependent on just one. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. So that's a major piece of learning for me. I'm waiting to see what my contemporaries have to say about this. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that Facebook is going to shut down, but it shows you some of the dangers that exist, as well as some of the benefits with regards to social media. I don't understand much more than that at this point in time, so I'm going to leave it there. You take good care, and I think I'll be back tomorrow because I've got a couple of things I'll be doing tomorrow which I want to share with you. So, take good care, and as I always say, peace.